All set? Okay. We need to disable our auto splitter. So we don't have this set up. And we're off for gay percent. So up until the top of the red tower, this is gonna look exactly identical. This is gonna look identical to New Raft. And then we're gonna get the Maws at the top of the red tower. You will see. Gay percent is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful tiny category. So let's go. Let's absolutely go. This is an absolutely delightful category. And we're so happy to get it show it off here. Yep. So at the beta, at the beta power bombs is the first mods that we're gonna see. Yep, under spacer too. Below spacer is one that we often forget. So we are the ones below spacer are very easy for us to forget. So hopefully we won't forget them. Up the climb we go again. The route for this run. So we're gonna be killing Phantoon and then getting the ones at Gauntlet, going down the red tower afterwards. We're gonna be killing Phantoon. We're gonna get the ones, and we're gonna get. And then we're gonna get the ones at Gauntlet, and then we're gonna get the ones at X-Ray, and below Spacer, the ones to Meridia, and then we're gonna finish with the ones next to Croc. So we do have to go up the red tower, which means we have to kill these. We have to kill these pirates to preserve health, because Phantoon is deadly. We are going to be making a save before Phantoon. That'll just get an extra round of farms off, and also we really don't want to die to Phantoon in the marathon. Yeah, there are some in Meridia next to the Plasma Spark room. Those are some of the more way out of the way ones. Oops. The ones in Meridia are the reason why we're yeah, only Phantoon. The ones in Meridia are the reason why we get gravity. Without that, a Varia only route would be in serious contention. It still is in contention. There's just a little bomb jump trick that you need to do, which ED knows how to do, and we've tried and cannot get it. So John, if you can teach us how to do the continuous momentum bomb jump in the sand hall, we would deeply appreciate that one day. No, not door jump glitch. So it's so basically you lay bombs inside of the sandfall, and then you go out of the sandfall, and you basically get a gravity jump without gravity. And ED says it's possible in NTSC, although we haven't pulled it off. Continuous momentum bomb jump. We invented this category because we could. This backstory here is the backstory here is that we would when we would get grabbed in any percent, we would say grab at every Yapping Maw RTA. No, we're talking about West Sandpit. So we'd say when we grab below Spacer, we'd say grab by every Yapping Maw RTA. And then the category extensions came out, and we asked Punk, hey, can we make this a thing? And Punk basically said, sure. Sure, if you actually run it. So then we ran it. We ran it so this could be a thing. And it's so wonderful. We're gonna play this super safe so we don't get booped. We are gonna pick up that super. We do want these power ones for later. We do want that super because that's going to get us 20 more health later. Unfortunately, our health situation is not very good. But we're gonna get 4 cap farms because we're gonna save again. And we think that these are safeties that are just worth taking, especially in a marathon setting. This run helps manipulate RNG so that the Maws don't grab runners in other categories. Yes, that is exactly the purpose of this category. That is exactly the purpose of this category. So we don't normally run Phantoon first, which means that we are not as well versed in this, so hopefully we can get a CWJ easily. Oops. Oops again. So CWJ is a very difficult trick. And it's not at all surprising to spend a couple minutes on it. Hopefully we won't, but... And we didn't. And after all of that, we are astonishingly only plus 13 on our PB. After all those safeties. Which feels really good. So, Emmett taught us a horizontal bomb jump, and we've actually done a horizontal bomb jump once in our life. We did it once. The trick was that you have to be in morph ball facing right when you go down. Horizontal bomb jump is another way across the moat. So when we were practicing this, we actually died in bowling. So we are going to be taking a safety save. We may be taking a safety save after Fantoon. Ah. That's good. This is a nice setup for a solid 3 round. This is really good. Nope. Oh well. So we are going to be only running 5 supers. You can pick up the extra super pack and kill some of the Maws. But picking up the extra super pack is just about equivalent. Picking up the extra super pack is about the same time that you save, so it's not really worth it. So we can just skip this and rush straight to gravity. See, we really don't want to get hit by those because those do 40 damage now. Okay, this is a great setup for... This is a very good setup for bowling. We just need to not get hit, and then we have to take 3 hits, which is really good. Because you only need 2 to get across, but 3 gives you a lot of safety. Yeah, that is an incredibly rare peep drop. So, here goes nothing. Let's try and only get 2 spiked. Very, very nice 2 spike. The Yapping Maw will get a last meal. So we're actually only going to kill 1 Maw in the entire run. If we grabbed a second super pack, we would kill many of them. But we're only going to actually kill 1 of the Maws in the entire run. And that's the left Meridian Maw. And we are 50 seconds ahead of our PB right now. even after that CWJ. So that'd be so hype if we could PB this in the marathon. So now we're heading to Gauntlet. So in this case, here we absolutely do need we need all the power bombs we can get for Gauntlet. So we're gonna take a ship refill before, and we're gonna take a ship refill afterwards. And that way we can just spam all of our power bombs in there. First try here. That's always really good. And there are definitely ways through here which use fewer power bombs. So the world record currently does this early. Does Gauntlet early. And we think that it might be faster. It might be faster, it might not be, we don't actually know. But it's definitely incredibly safer. It is way safer. That was definitely a grab. So in the world record route, and the route we first ran it with, we were doing this with no suits, and 99 max health, and no power bombs. That's terrifying. Gauntlet with this stuff, not really terrifying at all. So now we're gonna run back to the ship. We love this moonfall. And it might be faster to not take the ship refill, but it makes the route much simpler to take the ship refill, because you just don't need to think about ammo. Actually, we realized that means that we could have just been killing the Maws there. So we shut this door with a super earlier, so we could have the extra super here. We actually did not want to take that crab hit. We'll almost certainly be fine, but that's just... Actually, we know what we can do. We can farm both of these caps to get the health back. It'll cost us a second and a half, but well worth it for the health. So now we're heading straight to X-Ray for the next Maws. And this moonfall here is absolutely beautiful. Hard, but beautiful. Okay, so this trick is hard. See if you can get it. Oh. Okay, so we did get that. That was super sketch. That was super sketch, but we did get it. And that is a wonderful pace. So now we have below Spazer, the Plasma Spark Room. We don't strictly need to take this refill, but this is a 10-second loss, which makes the route much simpler. And then we're gonna head straight into Meridia. We're gonna not forget these. Like we almost did. So this is a red door that we actually need to open with just regular missiles, because we absolutely need all these. We absolutely the super count is really critical here. Shoutouts to Sloters. And as we say that the super count is critical, we just Kojak a super. That's fine. That just means that we probably need to farm a bug on the way out. So these runs are surprisingly health intensive. Well, they don't take any health if you don't make any mistakes, but they're very punishing if you get hit. That run would be another barrier for Suitless. But it wouldn't be as much of a barrier for a Varia-only run. Okay, so now here's the only Maw that we're going to kill in the run. Because if we don't kill it, it's going to grab us and we're going to have to loop around, so... And successful grabs there. Yeah, so we are gonna have to farm a little bit. We're gonna need 2 supers now. We have 3 left at this point. Three left, and this is almost definitely going to be a PB. So yes, this is an absolutely wonderful little category to run. And we would definitely recommend that people do at least one run of this. So we're going to need 2 supers out of these bugs. We're going to need 2 supers out of these bugs. One we need for the gate glitch right here. And another one we need in Cathedral. And there we go. That was very, very good bug RNG. You can make any category you want. That's the beauty of it. You can make any category you want. And there was one run where we got a PB. And then we realized that we actually didn't get grabbed by the Maw. We shot the Maw before it grabbed us below in Meridia. Ah. Okay, so then... And Behemoth does this hell run on 2 tanks, which is absolutely amazing. So here we go. We are a gate glitch away from a PB now. This gate glitch and a few Maws away from a PB. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. We've been having a lot of trouble with the gate glitch, and we recently switched to the falling method. And we don't know why, but we're having much more luck with that. So 3 Maws in here, and then we're done. One. 2. 3. And that is a minute and a half PB. That is a minute and a half PB. So we are super, super, super happy with that. So thank you everybody for watching this wonderful category. And we would definitely recommend that if you're interested, just try it out. There are definitely easier routes. You can go grab Varia first. But yeah, thank you so much for that. And thank you everybody for watching. And next up, we have C. Scotty W, who is going to do 0 mission, low % normal, followed by 100% deathless of Metroid. So thank you for the GGs, and we're going to sign off and hand it over to C. Scotty W. 2508. Thank you so much. And we hope that all of you enjoy the rest of the marathon, and we'll see you next mission.